Hello and welcome back. Let me turn on my light real quick. Before recording, I honestly listened, like maybe just 15 seconds, but Transport Fever's got some good riffs, man. Like the music is just hits me in the right spot. We finished all of era number 1. So now we're going a little bit further into the future. I'm a little bit interested to see just what we get involved in. I'm seeing cargo planes over here, ocean liners, actual trucks instead of horse-drawn carriages. Imagine that. Yeah, I'm just really excited, basically, and I think we're ready to jump right in. Let's go.
The new century has all kinds of exciting discoveries in store that will revolutionize the entire transport sector. Experience the rapid development in this inventive era.
Very good, very good. I like that it's a new narrator. I didn't expect that.
Although the century is still brand new, wondrous things are happening. Here and there, inventive minds are tinkering with very strange devices that have just one goal. Nothing less than to defy gravity. Among the leaders in the race to conquer the skies is the Grande Nation that we call France. At any rate, the venerable Montgolfier hot air balloon was invented here.
The hot air balloon. We got Batman, Mona Lisa Smile. Beat the competition. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Although the century is brand new, wondrous things are happening. The century's brand new! Brand new! I wonder if this is going to be before the war? If we're experimenting with flight, obviously it is, because we had planes during the war, but I'm excited. I honestly wonder if the hot air balloons were not used for transportation, they were used for leisure and maybe scouting on a battlefield, to direct artillery and stuff. But I like that they mentioned that it was invented here. That to me is just that little tidbit that makes it interesting.
The time is ripe for great deeds. You have a knack for technical things. And you've just inherited a small transport company.
Every day, man, every mission.
But why stay stuck to the ground? Several experiments with new types of flying machines have already succeeded. Soon, the first airplane is going to glide across the skies.
Eiffel Tower just chilling.
Goes to France. Your friend Louis Blériot, a man with a remarkable disposition and an equally remarkable moustache, has a project. He wants to construct history's first functioning airplane. His car lamp factory brings in the small change he needs for this venture, but only if he's able to sell enough car lamps. Help him out. Make sure that your friend's factory runs well, so that he can invest the profits in developing his highly promising flying machine.
I'm excited. I'm already looking at this mission, the types of things. We got fuel factories. We have airports already lined up around. We've got champagne, which is only produced in one place, but needed everywhere. Very, very cool. I have a feeling that we gotta start with rails. We're always starting with rails. We have these medium distance things. We haven't quite figured out planes. Nothing's time sensitive. 160 meters seems like a lot. No, it is a lot. The only time I would consider 160 meters is if we're going to double up on a locomotive, and I don't think we're at that point of weight, volume, long distance hauling. I prefer to have lots of individual trains that I can, so you get more of a smooth income over time kind of thing. Okay, so that's one. I wonder where the machine parts are going to have to go. Obviously Champagne is listed as the city's thing. I don't see any There's also the timber, which also doesn't have one. I'm assuming that timber and fuel is how we're going to build our planes in the future when we need them. But you know what assumptions are about. Nice bridge. Nice bridge. Alright, so terminus station over... Yeah, terminus station over here. Rail. Track. I'm trying to figure out where I want the bridge to be, and I think it's going to be here. Because in the future, we're going to need to get lumber over the river. You can't block navigable waters, but wouldn't that be hilarious? Don't worry, train, we packed up some dirt. Okay. Very good. It's not quite aligned though. Nice, smooth, flat terrain. Couple of cuts. Well, what is this, a ramp? Let's save ourselves from that. Keep this part flat. And then build it flat to here. There we go. No need to build a big high mound. Let's just start by loading on a single train. I often regret making this how I load trains on, but I can't help myself from doing it because it's just so effective. So, steel. We're in the steel business, baby. Buy vehicle. Same trains as before. These are actually... I think we start with these ones. We did last time. And we'll do it again. Now we're going for steel. What's the max speed here? 50? 60? 100? No, we'll just go with this bad boy. 20 capacity with 5 cars. We'll upgrade as needed. No sense getting ahead of ourselves here. Do we want to start the discussion on passing? We'll start with one passing lane in the center, just before the bridge. At 90. So even if we get to the 100km/h trains, we're still not really slowing down all too much. Signals right here and right here. Put this on max speed. It has nothing loaded. Why are we not loading the station? Do we need to arrive first? That's definitely connected. Oh. Sometimes this really surprises me, where I'm like, honestly, it's not connected. Train 1, please return. The timing will line up anyway, because like this will start to fill up with how much material? Our capacity is only like 20. I think we can up it. Manage, edit, couple more. I want to stay in the good good range. Condition very good. We should also look into that. I was thinking about that. Oh, you missed a couple. And then we'll double this train immediately following that. That makes me want to add a passing lane. Because I can see that this is already starting to pick up as a high volume route. So that's a good block. Very good. Choo choo, mother. The question is just, do we want to do something more on this end? Because we have... one more. So that'll grab a full load. There's going to be some stoppages. These are some pretty cheap trains to run, though, compared to what we've been running in the past.
Thanks to your support, Mr. Blériot has managed to design a prototype. But even so, he doesn't seem to put all his faith in the contraption yet, and has asked you to give the first flight test a try.
Buy an airplane. Oh, sweet, there's a Paris airport. Capacity of 1 person. And we would like to create a new line. Just, yep, it won't let us do a second one. So, air test. I wonder if it will work. Aircraft 1. We are doing research and development here. I don't know if I like the timing for the trains. But I also know that we should... Remember, this is normal speed. We're doing it, Mom!
Hooray! What an uplifting feeling.
Uplifting?
Your friend will keep working on that. The French Aero Club wants to purchase the prototype, or what's left of it.
Is it gonna make it? I want to keep it up. Oh, sell the airplane. Right in the air.
Over yonder, on the other side of the Atlantic, the Wright brothers have already made several successful flights before you, allegedly. In the near future, you want to demonstrate your skill in Le Mans. Show those Yankees who the real captains of the clouds are. Help to design an even better airplane, so that you can show the Americans who the skies really belong to. The Motor Drive, the brainchild of a decidedly eccentric Italian motorcycle manufacturer, could stand a few more modifications. Bring the necessary parts to Mr. Blériot's workshop.
Not quite enough room. I don't know if I want to build another bridge or have a rail. I have to build a bridge either way. Let's pause. First of all, is this line making money? Steel? Oh yeah, it is. I did not overbuild infrastructure, which means a lot of trains end up waiting. Like this one's going to be waiting here. Then this one's going to be waiting here. And this one's coming through. Like, it's not worth double tracking, but it is worth just getting a quick couple of like smaller passing lines, I think. Just to break up the that stuttered movement. And it's always sketchy crossing roads without this game getting a little bit upset at you. But I think that is more than worth it. That should smoothen out this whole travel thing. Yeah. Okay. So back to the task at hand. We could do it by boat. I hate boat compared to rail, so we won't, but I like that it still allows us the option. I know it's probably so we can fly across, but rail, yeah, there is not much room. Because my heart tells me, yep, just get a nice small rail line in here and wrap it. Take the track. $60. Yeah. It sucks that it's at a higher height. How bad is that? That's actually pretty smooth, eh? Eh? Now this crossing is much more expensive than it needs to be, but $300,000 is now $230 with a slight realignment. And then we wrap it so that it connects right in. I think it's worth another line coming in like this. And then we stop that and we merge that. Like, I don't know how many machine parts we're going to be moving, but since we're making so many. Third and third? Well, I do wonder, again, do we do shorter passing lanes? Let's go. Ooh, I don't know about that. Just enough. I never really give short passing lanes a chance because it just leads to like people needing to stop for sure. But I'm kind of okay with experimenting. Here we don't have much room between the homes. Oh wait, we're doing short. We're doing a short one. So, there you go. I don't like that it's going to have to slow down our trains, but at least it's on the way out. So the ones that are coming back keep their speed to get up this hump. And we will add a train depot. I think right here. Train depots are not all that expensive, I don't think. Yeah, $20,000. Like, I don't think it's worth the hardship of trying to make one work, but my mind tells me that we should do that with it. But. And we'll add a little unload thing, even though it doesn't really need it. I just don't want it messing up this whole length of block. So, new line. Machine parts. And we're going to get rid of air test. For the machine parts line, we are going to buy a vehicle. Again, these carriages only function at 50 kilometers an hour, so I'm kind of compelled to get the cheap plane. Or not the cheap plane, but the cheap train. It's got good, like, it's got okay power, and it's not carrying all that much, and then we don't go bankrupt. And 28 capacity. Keeps it at good service? Like, I'm really, so far, I'm digging. Now one thing that I'm not actually digging is that I would really prefer to have another line maybe come like this. I didn't realize we were building so high right now. Come like this, and okay. What if we did it like that? Where? What do the Lions think to do there? Le Mans goes to number 1, but I want it. What about now? Hey-oh. Yeah, there's this little bit of interference, but I think that's alright. This will help keep things a little bit smoother. No conflicts, no problem. Has 6. Go back. They actually made it around each other. This has 15. This is efficient. This feels good. We need to deliver 30 pieces, parts. 23 to start. At least they stop for us. And look, we don't cut off the road, thankfully. Is that the longest block? Yeah, looks like it. But it's where the bridge is, so it makes sense. Then it's back down to 6. I want to keep up with it, but vroom. And this is to 15. This bad boy's coming back. There's 34 here. We've built the infrastructure for the passing lanes, so if we want to up the number of trains doing machine parts, it's a click away. We just don't quite have to just yet. But I think it's worthwhile. You know me, I like to lean towards capacity. Because this one can pick up a full load. And look at this. This is just great. The thing is that this looks like there's a conflict, but there isn't, because they can both take off at the same time and both chicane right. The only problem
You're about to pitch yourself against the Americans. All kinds of folks are curious and set on watching this spectacle.
To the event. Now, do we want... Is transit gonna be enough? Let's do, I was very happy with the trams in the last one. Which, to me, is enough reason to lean towards trams for this one. Let's see a little bit of, you know, population stuff. This is the industrial side. Yeah. Okay. I still think we want a bus stop. Just, it probably fits best over here, but like... No, it fits best over here. Tram station. And then... right in here. And then...
Quelle horreur! The jewel of the Louvre, the Mona Lisa, has been stolen. The museum's management is frantic. Find the precious painting and catch the culprits.
Okay, I like that loop. So... And yes, I did hear that there's the Mona Lisa being stolen, which is bad. But we'll deal about that once we have this finished. Transit Le Mans. We still need to upgrade the road. Right through town. Yep. Easy. 5 vehicles. We did these. Let's get a couple of the big ones. Literally 2 of them. They're more expensive than they're worth, but they had high load times. Like the speed at which that they load and unload is fantastic. I think we also want to build a passenger rail. I'm just trying to see where we could bring that in, and I think it's going to be here. So road, street, then rail, building, passenger terminus station. Residences are over here. I think we're going to demolish one of these for a road. Yeah, it just needs to be a small little road to here. Well, let's actually bring it up just a bit so that we can fit in a bus station. And by bus station, I mean tram station. And look at that. Oh, well, not look at that. If we had put this on this side, could we fit it? No. We'll deal with that once we figure out exactly what routing we want. But this is nice. Right into the city, directly connected to our... And because this is Paris, I'm willing to claim this right of way immediately. Then track. Okay. I wonder if building alongside this bridge is meaningful. I kind of like the aesthetic of it. Can that cross directly there? Little bit of... I don't think we need to level it out quite dramatically. Actually, I wish we had. Look, that we're going all downhill just to come back uphill. That's a regret. But I like that alignment. The question is just... I was going to connect to REMS, but we're not going to just yet. Look at this density. We want to bring people in and out. Trying to... We definitely want something right in front of this high density stuff. Something over here. So right now I'm envisioning, you know, it's going to come in through here. I think I'm honestly pretty happy with this. Those are now connected. We then take the whole thing and upgrade it all to tram again. Road depot. I don't mind owning the road depot, but it was a mistake. But we'll need it in the future, I have no doubt. Whether we have to do some sort of trucking or tramming or street. Don't need that. Nice and along the outskirts. Okay. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have to bring people to the Eiffel Tower at one point as well. You know what? I think that means we put a station in here as well. I can't imagine not going to the Eiffel Tower. And if we don't, that's fine. Thematically, I think we're on point here. So, okay, I was worried that I had made truck stops. New line. Transit Paris. And we'll give Paris 3 because it's Paris. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is a little underserved, and this is underserved, but we'll get there one day. Alright, let's talk about the Mona Lisa.
The trail leads to a group of artists. They're supposed to have pilfered the painting in protest at the elite's antiquated appreciation of art and can be found in REMS.
REMS. Okay, we will look into it. I see LM2P. That's what I'm talking about. Catchy names. By vehicle. .60 kilometers an hour. We'll give you this one then. It's a little bit overkill, but we need to bring lots of people. It's Putty.
False The artists claimed that they adored the Mona Lisa. In fact, the search for the guilty parties should head in the vicinity of the Italian Patriots near Dover. They're dead set on bringing the painting home to Italy.
Dover.
The Italian Patriots don't want to have anything to do with this. Incidentally, one of them recently saw a figure at night near the Louvre. Whoever it was hid something inside their coat and rushed aboard the train to Le Mans.
The train that we just built? Oh no!
Ha! It was a craftsman employed at the museum who stole the work of art and hid it in the wall of his house. He'd fallen head over heels in love with the Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile.
Very good. Ooh, look at the pile up of people coming to the train. 30. This has only room for 7 more people. Wow, I like that the double cars have made sense. But we need better service. They'll spread out over time, but the fact that they had clumped up meant we should have a little bit more extra going on.
Everyone is eagerly awaiting the event. Show that you can do more than the Americans and fly a particularly daring route.
So... takes a lot of time to take off. Air show. Oh. My vehicle, Benoit. It's really not that expensive, is it? 100,000. Just made of a little bit of wood and timber. It's the design that's hard. Oh, you know what? A couple things are going on in my mind right now. First of all, this line is crossing those lines. That's no good. We need some sort of signaling. And instead of putting a signal on both sides of it, it's best to also maybe just create a passing lane here. It's gonna be a weird one because there's like a signal before this and this, instead of it being where they unload. But see, here we have a good signal. So we get a signal here. Oh my god! Wow! Manage vehicle. It can be good with 2 more, and then we double it. My god, we got so many people.
The airplane marks out the most elegant curves imaginable. The Yankees are bursting with envy, and the customers are already lining up.
I might take a break really quickly to have a call. But first, I want a little bit more passing. There we go, like this. Then we need 1 more over there. Yeah. I don't like, on principle, stopping on roads. Just feels rude, so I'm going to put that stop there and there. Okay, well, that's been great. I will see you soon. I think I'll have to splice these together, and that'll test my editing knowledge. So I'll see you soon in the next one. So cheers.